everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm super excited today to talk about something that is big if you're on your health and fitness journey, and that's results. So I don't know if you know this, but 80% of your results come from what you put into your body. So it is so important that you start caring about nutrition, focusing on nutrition, and making your diet, and I say diet just because that's like what it's called, it's your diet, it's what you eat. But I'm not actually talking about a real diet, but focusing on what you're putting into your system. And so now I get a lot of questions about that because people just don't know where to start. There is so much information out there, it is overwhelming, I get it, I've been there, and that's why I fail time and time again on my journey, because I just didn't know what to do and how to get started. But you really do just have to get started. Now for myself, I've been on my health and fitness journey for 4 years, and now I don't write my own meal plans, I don't do all that. I actually, what I do is I follow a workout program and I do it at home, and it comes with a meal plan. And now 4 years, and I've rarely ever followed the meal plan. So this is why this video is coming to you now, is because for the first time I'm actually following the nutrition plan to a T. And that's because I want to get some crazy results. And when I say crazy, I don't mean like bikini model crazy. I mean like, I'm a mama too. My muscle mass has decreased significantly each pregnancy. I've had ACL reconstructive knee surgery, and I still never recover from that. And so yeah, I'm feeling weak, and I want to get muscular. I want to tone up. I want to feel strong. And when I feel strong physically, I feel strong mentally and internally. Frankly, I want to get rid of my mom bum, my saggy mom bum. I want that lift again, please. And I know that that's going to come from what I put into my body. So I decided, for the first time in 4 years, I'm going to stick to the meal plan and follow the meal plan to a T. So I'm going to walk you through basically how I prepared my meal plan and how I get it done and how I make healthy living fun and exciting, because it actually has not been that bad. So I started my program a week ago, and as worried and as daunting as I thought it was going to be, this whole time nutrition thing, eating 7 meals a day as a busy mom, I was like, there's no way I can do this. It actually hasn't been that bad, okay? So first things first, like I said, I follow a meal plan. So it's super simple for me. I put in my I put in my weight, I put in my goals, there's calculations all there, and then it figures out what my meal plan is for the first phase. So there's 3 different phases for my program. So it figures out what the meal plan is. And then it actually tells me exactly how much of each food I get to eat. And so I'm like counting calories and counting macros and weighing food on my scale. It tells me how many containers of each container I get. And these make it so simple, because I can literally just, hey bud, where's dad?
Dad.
Yeah, he's downstairs.
Yeah.
So I literally just have to fill these containers. Obviously more than once a day, this wouldn't be enough food for me. But these containers make it so simple. There's one for every different kind of food. So there's veggies, proteins, starches, healthy starches, fruits, healthy fats, seeds and stuff like that. And so I get a meal plan. It'll tell me how many of those containers I get. My program, actually, for this specific program, because it's all about getting serious results and growing muscle mass and all that, it's time nutrition. So it actually says what meals I need to eat, because combinations do play a factor in your results. So when to combine the right foods like carbs and fats, when to combine meats and veggies, or well, protein and veggies. I am plant-based, I don't eat meat, but you know what I mean. So it does play a role. So anywho, in a nutshell, that's my plan. So I get my amount of containers, and then I figure out a plan. And I actually did it in Excel so that it's nice and organized, and I know every single meal what I'm eating and what containers it's going to be, so I can follow my plan to a T. Now, how do I decide what goes in there? It actually comes with a list of food. So I'm not just like randomly picking vegetables. There's actually a list here that lists vegetables in order of the healthiest, best choice for me. And so I go through that list and I pick things. That's the thing. The first thing when it comes to revamping and improving your diet and getting results in your health and fitness journey is that nutrition and creating a plan. So this is my plan. And again, it's super important you put the time in. Now, when it comes to actually picking what I'm gonna eat, I say if this is your first time meal planning, keep it simple. Do not go crazy. Don't go trying all these new recipes. Just keep it simple. And like if you want to keep it super, super simple, then don't try to like make a meal in itself where it's like, okay, what meal can I make that has protein, vegetables, and starches? No, just keep it simple. Pick a protein. So if your protein is tofu or chicken, make some tofu or chicken. Pick a vegetable, broccoli, for example, and then pick a starch, brown rice or quinoa, and then cook that. And then that's going to be your meal. Say you're having so you're having chicken, rice, and broccoli. That's like a basic bodybuilder kind of feel. But trust me, there's a lot more that you can eat. It's all on the list, guys, all on the list. But that was just an example that came to the top of my head. But that way, it's super simple to plan. You're not getting overwhelmed. You're not trying to figure out a recipe that you may not know the portions properly and all that. So keep it simple, especially when you're getting started. Come week 2, you can mix it up. You can try a new recipe. My recommendation is to try 1 to 2 new recipes max a week. Anything more than that, you're going to start stressing yourself out. So keep it simple. Make your list and then head to the shops. Now, the key when you get into the grocery store is to stick to the list. You don't want to get tempted. You don't want to be buying more or less than what you need. So it's super important that you have your list with you. Now, if you're one of those people that gets tempted way too easily, bring someone with you. Bring a friend, bring a family member, and say to them, please help me stick to the list. And they'll literally keep you accountable. Now, another tip, one of my best clean eating tips when you're going grocery shopping is to shop around the perimeter of the store. That's where all the healthy stuff is, the non-processed stuff. And then all the aisles is like all the processed stuff that's loaded with sugar, with chemicals, with garbage. Now, obviously, you're gonna have to go in there to get things like your pasta and your, what am I thinking, beans and legumes and stuff like that. But you will have to go in there. But if you go around the perimeter, then you go just to the aisle that you need, you'll keep it a lot simpler and you won't steer so much from the list, and you'll end up with a cart full of healthy goodness. Now, some other tips for when you're shopping, and to one, again, keep it simple. If you're having the same types of fruits and veggies every single day, then you can buy in bulk. I like to actually buy I have 3 smoothies a day. Breakfast, because I like something light before my pre-workout meal. After my workout, I have another smoothie, and then before bed, I have a smoothie. And so in each of my smoothies, I have spinach. Now, instead of spending more money to get less fresh spinach, I decided to go with frozen spinach. It's flash frozen, it's got all its nutrients, and it's cheaper, and I get more bang for my buck. So frozen spinach, frozen fruits, even frozen veggies too, guys, they're all a great way to make sure you're getting that nutrient dense. Just watch how you cook them. Watch how you cook them, because then they can go a little bit funky. But once you come back and you finish grocery shopping, you come back, I like to lay everything out, look at what I got, and then literally just start preparing how I'm gonna prep my food. This is our major grocery haul for the week. So here we got some beets for the smoothies, some edamame, some tempeh, some bok choy, onion, carrots, some clementines, bell peppers, lots of spinach, some kale, bananas, broccoli, lots of broccoli, and some apples. So that is the main bulk. And obviously we have stuff in the pantry, so it is time to do some meal prepping. And now it may take you a while at the beginning to prepare everything, but the more you do it, the faster you get. Now I can get meal prep done in like 2-3 hours, whereas before it would take me like 5. But if you think about it, if you're preparing a meal for the week, that's still saving you time. But I get at the beginning how that can be daunting to someone. But again, you gotta start somewhere and know it's all about progress and not perfection. Now, I like to prepare my food, again, in batches. So I'm making quinoa for the things like oats and quinoa I actually make for the week. But in terms of actually preparing my daily meals and cooking vegetables and cutting vegetables and prepping, I like to do it for 3 to 4 days at a time. So that way they stay crispier and fresh. The moment you cut things up, sometimes they dry out, or the moment you cook things, they don't last as long. So I like to prepare for 3 to 4 days. Now, it doesn't fit for everybody. You can do a full week, to each their own, but I do 3 to 4 days. And then so again, I'll meal prep on a Thursday. Just again, keeps it simple for me. And so I will prep things like my oats and my grains, and those I'll just like cook in the background. And then I'll do chopping my veggies and preparing the other things that need more hands-on, while like my waffles, those take more time and more handy because I gotta like flip them all and all this stuff. But I do that while the rest is all cooking. So that's how I save time on my meal prepping. But guys, it really doesn't have to be Like, it doesn't have to be that hard. It can be kept fairly simple. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't be scared of it because it's new. It feels so amazing to just like wake up every single day, have my meals prepared. That's how I'm able to stick to this whole time nutrition thing and make sure I'm getting the results I need because the food is prepared for me, which is a lot less stressful than when you're home and you don't know what to eat and you're all stressed out over what to eat and then you eat crap and then you feel bad about yourself for eating the crap. Like, that's more stressful. So taking that time to sit down, to plan, to prepare on the weekend and to start your week strong. Although it may take you maybe 5 hours at the start, it takes a weight off your shoulder during the week and helps you get those results that you need. So if you find the meal plan and the meal prepping so overwhelming and you don't know where to start, then do what I do. Do a program that comes with a meal plan. If you don't have one, reach out to me because, guys, I have many. That's what I've been doing for 4 years. Or you can do the one that I'm doing right now that like literally takes the guesswork out of everything and helps you get results. So there is no excuses to not having your food under control. There's so many resources out there available to you. So I hope this was helpful. If you liked it, again, please click like, comments below, subscribe to my channel so you can keep following my 80-day journal. I'll be back. My journey, I will be back documenting it this week so you can see how week 1 went of our 80-day. And again, thanks guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys are having an amazing week. Bye.